And then we need economic development. We got a lot of empty storefronts, and I don't know how we're going to do it, but we need somebody to take care of economic development and put these empty storefronts out there.
Last Thursday, Councilman Williams had asked about economic development, how to attract new businesses, how to fill vacant storefronts, and ways to show people that Monroeville is a great place to invest. So I wanted to provide him, which he stepped out, but with some answers using factual evidence. This weekend I spent some time reviewing Monroeville's budget documents and financial reports, and I am new to this type of data, but what I found is that Monroeville does not appear to be a community in financial crisis. By the municipality's own numbers that I could find, Monroeville has approximately $24.8 million in unrestricted fund balance and growing tax revenues. That's not the profile of a community in financial crisis. The biggest challenge facing Monroeville is not simply money, it's what kind of community we choose to be as we navigate economic change. Economic development is ultimately about people. Businesses follow talent, talent follows quality of life, and families will choose communities where they feel welcome. Many Monroeville residents know that several of you are very active on Facebook, and if you've spent any time in our community groups, you've probably seen the same post that I have. People who are thinking about moving here are asking questions, but they're not asking about our unrestricted fund balance. The questions they ask are, is Monroeville welcoming? Will my family fit in? Are there opportunities for my children? Are there strong community programs? How's the library? Those are the questions that determine whether people choose Monroeville, not the size of our bank account. So when we talk about economic development, as Councilman Williams did, we cannot separate it from inclusion, community engagement, education, and quality of life. So this brings me to, of course, our Monroeville Public Library. And this library is not just a budget line. It is one of the most successful community investments in our community. I did some research, I talked with people at the library, and in 2025, our library offered 1,396 programs and served 33,787 participants. More than 18,000 children and teens participated in the youth programming alone. The Teen After School program served 244 unique students, recorded 3,282 visits, and averaged 26 students every single day it operated. These numbers are not opinions. They are outcomes. They are children learning. They are teenagers who are finding a safe and productive place to spend their afternoons. Councilman Williams also said that the next few years may require Monroeville to tighten the purse strings. Now, I understand that concern. Responsible stewardship of taxpayer dollars matters. But responsible stewardship does not mean treating every expense as equal. When budgets become tight, the question is not simply what can be cut. The question is what creates value for the community that we live in. When an institution provides 1,300 programs, serves nearly 34,000 participants in a single year, reaches thousands of children and teens, and supports education, workforce development, and community engagement, I don't see a line item to cut. I see one of the best investments that this community makes. So, as you are approaching discussions of the 2027 budget, I want to make myself abundantly clear. Any conversation about library funding must be rooted in facts and facts only. It should be based on measurable community impact. And the facts show that our library is not a niche service. It is one of the most significant investments this community makes in its young people. Monroeville's future will not be determined by the size of its fund balance alone. It will be determined by whether people see this as a place where they want to live, raise a family, build a business, and belong. When people consider moving to Monroeville, they aren't asking about our unrestricted fund balance. They're asking what kind of community they'll be joining. Is it welcoming? Is it inclusive? Does it invest in its children? Does it have strong community programs? And does it have a great library? No one comes to Monroeville because of its fund balance. They move here because of the answers to those questions. And that's not a question about accounting. That's a question about values. Thank you all so much for your time tonight.
Thank you.